coffee's ready for a flame. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, and coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. We got laughs, we got prayer, celebrate our nation every day. Love our vets, love our land. It's the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in.
Well, good morning, everybody out there in Southern Fried Podcast land. I'm Rob. This is Dave. We're going to start your day off just right. How you doing this morning, Dave?
Happy Friday, everybody. Doing wonderful. Ready to kick a weekend off. Don't forget to visit all of our sponsors and affiliates. You'll be hearing about them throughout the show. And if you don't have a Rumble app yet, get one. I don't care what you're on. Get the Rumble and download Pickaxe while you're at it. They marry together really well, and we are happy to be there. Empty Pockets, James, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
We've been praying for you, man.
Yes, give us an update. How are you this morning? You still in the hospital?
I hope not.
Me too. I hope you're doing just fine.
Good morning to y'all on Instagram, coming in loud and proud. We see you there. And happy morning to you. Happy Friday morning to you.
Yeah.
Trying to pull up one other little thing here.
Yeah, and as y'all are visiting our sponsors, make sure to check out our coffee store. Don't forget Patriot Mobile if you need mobile phone service. Don't forget, the only Christian-based phone company in the country. Get with Patriot Mobile. They're good folks. You actually speak to somebody that speaks English. Good morning, Jake. Empty Pockets. James said, yes, they are still running tests, so he's still in the hospital. Brother, them tests ain't fun. I know what you're talking about there.
No, they're not.
No, I'm still suffering from mine. Also, don't forget, we're now affiliated with the Hodge twins. If you use our link, Dave, you got that promo code there.
I will pop it right up. We're proud of this, and I want to say thank you again to Miss Jenneth Terry for being the first one to use that code and get a nice shirt. We are stoked to be a part of the Hodge twins. That code works, and you'll be helping the Southern Fried, and you'll be getting some great merch and helping these two great patriots. They don't take no crap.
No, they don't. Oh, yeah.
There's those coffees. Don't forget that. But, the Hodge twins, man, what a neat bunch of guys that is. Those are good, great people. I would meet them if they wanted to show up on a wherever and hold a rally. I would be there.
I'll tell you what, they are hilarious. And I would say I would jump over and follow them, but I already did beforehand. Hey, you guys, if you're not following the Hodge twins, you're missing out. Jump over there and follow it.
If you watch us live on Rumble, if you get Pickaxe, we're also live there. I just pulled up the stream to make sure everything looked good. It looks great. And by the way, Pickaxe, the apps are fixing to break. So if you're a content creator, you need to get in now. You're already behind. You need to get in now, right now, because once it opens, it'll still be there and available, but they're going to honor those that are there before. They said thousands will come. We're going to honor. We're going to give those that were there with us from the beginning. They're going to get a little bit more. They're going to, just give a little bit of love to those that were charter members, I guess you would say. But once the apps come out, that open door closes. So get it now. But even if you're not a content creator, it's just a great little app. And we've been getting pushed out by some pretty big names. And I want to say thanks to Sean Salisbury. Sean Salisbury played in the NFL. He just got his show was not picked up again by the station he was on. He's now on Rumble. I watched his sports show yesterday, the day before. I really enjoyed it, and he gave us a follow. Shout out to Sean Salisbury. I think he followed us before I followed him. But I was talking in their chats, and if he's got a fun show, that's a good, informative NFL show. I gotta say, I know some people don't like NFL, but he's a good dude. I like him.
Yeah,
played for a long time.
Yeah.
And by the way, on the football note, the Eagles got shellacked last night by the New York Football Giants. Jackson Dart, SEC quarterback. Wow. He has really helped turn that team around. Eagles looked befuddled last night, I'm going to tell you. Wow.
Jake wants to know the name of his show.
Oh, my goodness. You had to ask me that. I will send it to you, Jake, because I just watched it for the first time. I stumbled into it. I was looking for a live show to watch, and it popped up. But, God, I don't remember. It's I'll see if I can find it while we're talking.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that out there for everybody. Well, Dave's looking there.
He doesn't have that many followers on Rumble, by the way. He just got started. So we need to push him. Push the boy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and search him too when you get it. That way we can slap him in some follows this morning. We like to share love around. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Good people. Help a brother out. That's a bad thing about being in the entertainment world. Yeah, you can get released. They just don't, they'll just let you go. They don't renew your contract. And sometimes there's not another spot for you to go to.
No, there's not.
They're like anybody else. I mean, I'm sure hopefully he was wise with his money from his playing days and put it up, but everybody wants to keep getting a paycheck. I mean, come on. That money is put away for the rainy day,
Yeah. Jake says we still got to do the wrestling show.
We're good for another episode too, Jake. I forgot. I've been fixing to get with you. I hadn't forgot. I just been busy, brother.
Both of us have been busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. And just so you know, that's rough.
His personal page is Sean Salisbury 12. He does have a professional show, but Sean Salisbury 12, and that's where he followed me at. But he also has the show, which is Sean Unpaved. Sean Unpaved. So
Sean and what?
Sean Unpaved.
Unpaid. Okay.
I think he probably, I don't know how long he's had this, but people followed him over to Rumble because they watched him or listened to him or watched him too on the internet through this radio station, sports channel, and they didn't pick up his show. So he broadcast up in the day. Like I probably caught him around like 10 or 11 o'clock or something like that. So
okay.
He's a daytimer, but Sean Unpaved is what I watched him on. And but he gave a lot back, and or I think I was commenting. He went out and liked me before I liked him. Let's just say that, and I appreciate him doing that. And he was, and they will. There wasn't that many people in his live chat, and they were putting everything that was clean. There was some idiot coming there that they were muting, but all the comments were being put on the screen. So when I was commenting on the Falcons or whatever, they put them up on screen. So I appreciate them doing that too. They don't, they're small enough that they can get them all up. So I appreciate that. So if you're looking for somebody that's not, so big that you just feel like you're lost in the hustle and bustle, this is a good show, and he tells it straight on, and he's been there. I like listening to a guy who's been in the trenches,
Yes.
Not saying he was not on Hall of, not didn't win Super Bowl. I don't ever think, but with the team maybe did, but good guy. James says all you have to do is end up in the hospital and your schedule clears right up. Oh yeah, that's true, James.
Oh my God.
Man, getting sick even, man. I'm telling you, you get sick around podcast and you get behind real quick. And then it's almost impossible to get caught up. You're like, man, sometimes you just have to say, oops, we're not gonna have that show. We'll catch it next week. Jake says the link is in. There's the link in the chat. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you like sports, you want it straight on, you don't want a bunch of crap. This is the show. It was fun. They didn't, it wasn't like a drama show where they're like trying to out, some of those shows get stupid. This is just him and one guy, and they were just bringing it, about every team and game and stuff. I loved it. That's the kind of show I can get into. I listened to it at work while I was doing my work. I was listening to it in the background, but every once in a while I would stop and pop in a chat or a comment. But Jake says he's getting a new pair of headphones.
Yeah.
My friend's put a new headphone through Throne. Nice there, Jake. Nice, man. You go, buddy. You are a superstar. Jake's
right.
a superstar. Jake gets us all kind of songs sometimes and logos and puppets, and he's a hard-working man from the great state of Mississippi.
Oh. It's from that M.I. Crooked Letter State.
Yeah. Then you hate that when you went to school, didn't you hate it when you had to write something about something Mississippi? I mean, it was like, it felt like forever. Your hand would be tired writing that out.
Yeah, but you always knew how to spell it.
You always knew how to spell it, but.
And for us, it was like baloney. We knew how to spell baloney. Because, every one of us would hum out that song. Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
I don't think I ever sung that. I did do the Mississippi thing, but I don't think I ever did the Oscar Mayer. I was a shy kid. I didn't go around singing stuff like that. Maybe in my head I might have.
You hear it like under their breath,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how many people have to sing the ABC song to figure out what letter goes before what letter?
That's one thing I don't do. I may have when I was younger, but I don't do it anymore. But I could see where that would be an issue. Why does the ABC song sound like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
I don't know.
I don't think that should be the case. I think it should be its own song. I think we need to start a movement on that.
I wonder what it would sound like in Russian. It would probably sound like you're getting ready to rip somebody's head off. Jake has a prayer request. Hey guys, we have a prayer request. A restaurant in Mississippi named Bone Crusher. Oh, I hate to hear that. Owner and founder of EPW Wrestling passed away. Don't know the things yet, but Bone Crusher. Hate to hear that. It's a great stage name.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like a guy that come out and do some business. In this corner, we have Bone Crusher.
Well, in my corner, you'd have Break Like Glass. Oh. Well.
Oh, I was watching some old wrestling clips. It's been a couple of weeks ago. And just some of those managers and stuff, it was cracking me up. It was what I mean, well, actually, I watched the newer one. I don't know where it was at, but it was like a Rossville kind of one. But the girl was threatening the guy, and he jumps back in the ring, and they had come out in the crowd, which the fans were loving, But it didn't look much bigger than the Rossville one, But it was they were putting on a good show. No, I didn't hear about that either, Bob.
No.
Not good.
No.
You know, and I mean this with all due respect. This is not meant to be a joke. If they tell you at the doctor's office that you have early onset of Alzheimer's, do you remember that? Or is that just one of those things you keep asking your wife, why did we go to the doctor?
Why
I
do we
mean,
go?
yeah, I mean, I wonder, do you really remember that? Or they just tell your family, like, he's not going to remember this, but it's starting. I just wondered. Or do you have moments where you still remember, like, hey, I've got early onset of Alzheimer's? Seriously, do you remember that? I don't know.
I have no idea. I really don't. I would hope you would.
Hey,
And
Jake, hey, buddy, don't come in our show talking smack. And if anybody's got a shiny head, it's you.
look, it is kind of glaring, Dave. Just a little bit. It is kind of glaring. It's hurting my eyes just a touch.
Tough. Deal with it. I'll go in the dark. There you go. Now,
Dude, I
I
can
wear
see
the.
your
I
monitor
go to
reflecting
work.
off your head now.
I can't put the hat on. I got to go to work. So
Now it's on the other side, but it's from something on that side. I think it's probably your monitor.
Well, I'll just turn all the lights off. I'll sit in the dark. Well, I've got the perfect answer for it. I'll just go silent.
No,
There
don't
you
do
go.
it. Don't do it.
Now, the cornbread man's not being seen.
Get back on the darn screen. James, El Camino Man is not a tough wrestling name.
Oops.
El Camino Man. Dave, I'll fix your butt. There you go. Look at there. There's you some. Oh, I could really fix it. Watch this. There. James or Jake, make fun of our bald heads this morning. I will blind you. Look, the sun's coming up. Here, let's do it like this. Let's do it. You all ready? Dun, 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 dun. The sun is up. Tell me, put my hat back on.
At least my granddaughter says I'm a 5-finger forehead. But Rob's a 2-hander.
I'm a 2-hander and a foot. Tell me, put my hat back on. I'm taking up for Dave this morning. Don't do it. I got to help my brother out. That gum.
You just wait. I'm gonna come into one of your next lives, Jake. I'm gonna have fun.
Take your hat off too.
I'm gonna come in incognito. I'll come in as another name. You won't know who I am. I'll come in. I'll come in as Rob from Georgia.
Wait a minute. That would be like he would think it was me. Then don't do that.
Exactly.
Do we have any celebrity birthdays?
Well, I'll check, Jake. I didn't pull that up yet, but I'll be glad to do that because I kind of like looking at those. Well,
yeah.
Let's see here. What is today? Today's the 10th. Oh my gosh.
I know one guy who has a birthday same as mine. Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson.
Well, let's see here. Are you into rap, Jake? Because DDG's got a birthday today. He's 27. I don't know the rap artist.
Look what James said. You guys look good for two bald men. That's right. Don't you forget that, Jake. James said it, so you know it's true.
Mario Lopez is 51 years old today, and Rob's favorite person, Governor Gavin Newsom, is 57 today. Yeah.
Why'd you have to say his name this morning? That will fit you. Whoopi Goldberg.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is also 50 today. Go figure. Brett Favre, football player, retired from Mississippi, 55.
Oh.
Let's see here. Anybody else? Chris Penn, movie actor, died in 06. His birthday's today. David Lee Roth, Van freaking Halen, 70 years old today. Wow.
That's hard to believe. My goodness. Freaking Van Halen. Oh.
I never got to see them live. I saw a lot of bands, but that's one band I missed, and it just never worked out. I saw most everybody else that I wanted to see, but I missed Van Halen.
That's right. Well, I had a story come out this morning. I want to discuss just a little bit. And normally on morning show we want to keep everything light, but this stung me, and I think it'll sting you too. And it's a wake up call for this country on the like soft on crime policies and stuff. I don't think that's the way to go. But this family is absolutely mortified this morning. Back in 2015, they had a home invasion. They had a 6-year-old son that was killed during the home invasion. This guy that broke in he cut a couple of them, and this was on the Will Kane show last night. The sister of the little boy that was killed. And this happened back in 2015. All right. This guy, Exantus, I don't know, but he's 42 years old. He was serving a 20-year sentence for second-degree assault. Now, he stabbed this little boy hard enough to bend the knife blade. To bend the blade. He was not looking to pull anything or threaten somebody. He was looking to hurt somebody. It should have never been second-degree assault. But anyway, he got released from prison already. And now I know this is 2025. This is 10 years. But the guy had a 20-year sentence, and he only served half of it. And he killed a little boy and traumatized the entire family. There is no excuse for this, no reason for this. This shouldn't even be a non-issue. He should not be walking the streets. Pam Bondi said, I got to find that article there. She put out a post on it, and the White House is looking into how this happened. Not Pam Bondi, Carolyn Levitt. She can confirm that the White House is looking into it. And her words was, it's wholly unacceptable for a child killer to walk free after just several years in prison. And this case should be getting a lot more attention, and I want to help draw attention to it as well. This is unacceptable. You're right. He shouldn't there, James. He should have gotten life without parole. I mean, if you stab, do you know what the amount of force it takes to bend a knife blade, even a cheap knife? It takes a lot of force. That was not unintentional. It wasn't accidental, and it should never have been. This guy here should be gone. And now he's walking free. And imagine what that does to the family. The sister was talking about, this guy, I lost my little brother. He's gone. And he did that stuff in front of the family. Come on. He should have been drug out and shot right then. In my opinion, I know that's not due process of the law, and you got to have due process. But, I kind of missed the times where they'd drug him out and strung him up. And I hadn't even looked at his picture. I don't know if the guy is white, black, green, yellow, is brown, whatever. I don't know. I don't care what color he is. He should have been drug out. You don't treat children like that. Break the sanctity of somebody's home. They probably had to move, because how could you ever feel safe there again?
No, probably not.
There should be an added amount to any punishment in the victim as a child. I agree. And there's other children present. Yes, that should add on to the crime, because you've traumatized the rest of the people that was present as well. No, and you can mess with a grown up, and I ain't gonna like it. But you mess with a youngin' or a kid, I ain't putting up. Oh, no. I know that guy right there is the same way. Grown-ups take care of themselves, kind of. Break in like that, they probably couldn't. But a child, really? And they're going to let him out? I don't think so. I think he should be drug out, shot, and I said it.
Also, news this morning, the first phase of the peace agreement is in place. Hostages and bodies should be starting to be returned by Saturday, I think. So there's a lot of celebration. The president will be headed to the Middle East very, very soon. Of course, they don't announce those things exactly, but he'll be leaving to sign the agreement.
Oh wow!
It's being
That is
said.
awesome.
I don't know the full intent of the story, but it's said during these negotiations. Thank you there, Jake. You know, we also have a LinkedIn account, Jake. It actually we go live there sometimes, or quite often. But anyway, they said during negotiations, somebody, I guess, tried to back out, probably Hamas, and that Trump said, "No, you're not doing it." And they said it pushed it through. He's like, "No, you're not." I think he told them he'd drop hell on their head, is what I think he told them. You'll do it or else. We're tired of this crap.
Yeah.
They are sending 200 troops to Israel, but they're not supposed to be in Gaza. But they're going to support.
Good morning, Janet. I see you over there on Facebook. Trying to hide over there. I see you. Yeah, you're probably right. He probably said, if you back out, it's over. And we're going to help Israel do it.
He probably said something like, if you back out of this, Hamas will be a memory.
James said, this is why the Epstein files are so important to me. Crimes against children of any kind angers me to my core. You're right. And the thing about it, what just cracks me up about all the Democrats hollering and screaming about releasing the Epstein files. Mom, won't you release the Epstein files? Y'all need to release the Epstein files. Oh, y'all got to do it. How long did they sit on that? 2 years under Biden? It didn't matter a flip to them then. They could have cared less.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they want the Epstein files. You had 2 years. What the heck took you so long? And now you're demanding answers from the Republicans. The Republicans are hiding it from you. Oh my goodness. Those horrible conservatives out there are trying to keep the truth from you. You sat on it for 2 years, you knuckle. Yeah, all 4 years. You probably. I may have been right. I can't remember. I know it was at least 2. But y'all sat on it and sat on it. Oh, y'all don't need to know this stuff. Now all of a sudden it's important to you. Shut up. Oh, you knuckleheads. Y'all just gonna put you in my jackleg column for next week, you knuckleheads.
Hey James, do you still do your mechanic show? I know you had it on YouTube at one point. I think that's kind of where you got started, wasn't it? I'm just curious if you still have that. I should watch that. Rob should watch it too if it's called El Camino Hour. That would be great.
No.
He's an old mechanic.
El Camino
He's a
Hour.
mechanic. You can learn from him.
As long as you're working on something other than El Camino, I might watch it.
It would just be called El Camino Hour. He could be working on, he could be working on a Pinto. I don't care.
Well, if it's a working show for working on cars, having El Camino in there would be perfect.
All right, Jake, I'll pop that on the screen for you, brother. Brother, man.
And in answer to your question there, Jake, no, I wouldn't. I like what I do too much right now. Good morning, Celtic Blacksmith, a.k.a. Steve-O. Glad you're here this morning. James said, I do, but due to health, I have not done one in a while.
Is there still some videos out there? I'd go back and watch them. I haven't checked. That's why I got you here. That's why I'm asking. I think that's kind of what you told me. I've never looked. I don't know if I've ever looked up your YouTube channel. I need to do that.
Yeah, and get it off YouTube and put it on Rumble. YouTube's horrible.
Well, he's got followers there,
Well, tell them to come to Rumble too. That YouTube, that YT thing is just Oh, we're gonna censor you. We hurt our feelings.
He's got a bunch there. Have you got any where you lose your temper and throw the wrench? Because that's the kind of mechanic I'm used to.
I wonder if Steve's ever thrown his hammer in this blacksmith shop.
I don't think he throws his hammers because he loves those hammers. He has a relationship with these hammers. He might throw something else, but not the hammers.
Bring the followers to Rumble then. I bet he could. Could you imagine the amount of torque he could get on a hammer with a rump that looks like Michelle Obama's? I bet he could get some torque on that hammer if he started throwing from his butt. And he says, you never throw a hammer. Tongs. That's a different story. You imagine the amount of torque that man gets. I edit all those moments out. Well, you know, I don't blame you, James. I mean, you look like John Fetterman from the front and the back. And from the side, you look like Orson Welles. But
now, how in the world does he look like Fetterman?
Huh?
He don't look like Fetterman.
Yeah, he does. He does. He looks like Fetterman.
He looks like he could sell, diabetes medicine.
He looks like the man that comes knocking on your door. Can I talk to you about God? Here, take these tracts. And
no, he don't look like that.
It kind of does look like
he looks. No. He looks like the guy that comes down the road in the Sanford Son pickup truck that says you got any scrap you need hauled off. That's the guy.
Actually, he looks like the guy. He looks like the guy that would come up and knock on your door. Hey, I got some baby possums. Do you want one?
What launched there, Celtic? Your OnlyFans channel?
We are friends, James. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm just picking on you. You know you give me a hard time too. It's coming back. Love you, brother. You know, I take it just as well as I dish it out. You can jump all over me. I smile. Just don't call me fat. Oh, that guy called me fat that night. Ooh.
All right, man. Come on, Celtic.
Guess what launched last night? No, OnlyFans has been sinking for years. Dude, we got to get our feet show going, dude. Dude, can you imagine the money we can make? My October giveaway. Yay. What are you giving away this month? They get to pick.
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know, but it was you.
I'm foxy. That's what he's saying. I'm foxy. Everybody knows that I'm foxy anyway.
You mean Steve is giving out a date night with himself? Is that what this is? You win a date night?
Yeah. Males only. Empty Pockets is up there in Ohio. James and Steve gonna be riding around in the El Camino. I called it. James gonna have his arm around Steve, and Steve's gonna be all snuggled up into James. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing.
If you win the date night, you have to come dressed as Zorro.
No, he's giving away a $100 gift certificate to the store. Let me tell you something. This is a valuable gift certificate because Steve does amazing work. It's made from real steel. It's not no Chinesium here, okay? And it will last a lifetime. Yes.
Ain't he pretty? He's a pretty guy. You need to go watch his videos and his lives.
You do.
And visit his store.
It kind of looks like an old fat Aquaman.
No.
Yeah.
No. How dare you?
Steve said, Rob's looking at my butt. Dave's trying to get a date with me. What kind of fruit cup cornholing podcast is it?
Hey, you should have been in the show last night. The latest redneck destination.
He used it as a adjective too. All right, there's your website address for the. I guess that's for that's for the contest for this month for $100 gift certificate. Jen's over here getting on to me too, Steve, for picking on you.
I am signing up now, my man.
James says, Celtic, we need to do a podcast together sometime. What are y'all going to do? Talk about us? You go get you and Steve over there, talk about Dave and Rob, and Dave and Rob be talking about James and Steve. That would be amazing. That's what we ought to do. We ought to all get on the same show and just rag each other out. That would be amazing. Of course, Dave don't really rag people out too much, but we can. We have in the past. Let me tell you something. Me and Dave were known as terrors for a long time.
Well, I think you were known as more than me.
Well, I like reaction humor. I like seeing the reaction of people when I say stuff there and seeing that look on their face. Like, I can't believe he said that. It makes me laugh. And I find that funny.
The problem with this giveaway is I like it, Steve. The problem is I think I've already followed you on everything. So I can't get all of them.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Good deal, man. Good luck.
Dave can pray for our souls once we are done. Like all four of us get on each other, drag each other out, and we'll all pray for ourselves. Y'all check out the coffee store. My goodness, that's so good. Jen said that would be scary. The four of us on here ragging each other out. We get Miss Elizabeth and Jeneth on, and they can be like the referees and award points. So we can figure out who wins. Oh, dude, that would be amazing. Draw fouls for using curse words. You can't use curse words. Yeah. That gets a penalty. That costs you a point. We'll let them keep score. It'll be amazing. Celtic said, actually, Dave, I hear you. I'm going to fix that tonight. You have a point. James said, so
I have a point. I didn't know I could make a point.
That's why you should wear a hat. Cover it up. Empty Pocket said, so I'll be going to hell. Is she not the only one that has made the word hell into 15 syllables or more? My goodness. She can stretch that word out.
You don't leave her alone. She's going to be flattening you out.
Go ahead. Get on her. She can't reach you. You're in Ohio. She's in North Georgia. You got nothing to worry about. 2 days later. He opens the door. I told you was going to hell.
We got, bless her heart, she's had a rough week or two. I mean, they had a tragedy, connected to the family, but she hit a tree. I mean, a tree. I mean, that's just something you don't expect to hear.
No. Who hit the tree?
Elizabeth did.
She hit a tree. About that tree. How do you hit a tree? It's not like it's going to jump out in front of you.
I think it's called looking at your phone. Oh.
Ooh.
But it was on the farm. It was on the farm, so it wasn't on the road.
Steve said only Steven Tyler or Axl Rose could stretch a word out that long. Amen to that. Just said true that. I don't know. I think she was saying true that about that comment about her stretching the word out.
Well, it's going to be an interesting, 2026. You got Rush coming back for the something tour, they're calling it. You've got Twisted Sister, 50 years. They're going to be out and doing a tour. There's a lot of rumors of a couple other bands doing getting back together for tours. It's going to be an interesting year. It's kind of a farewell. Fare thee well.
Well, it's from back in the 80s, dude. So this is, these guys are going to start, we're going to lose these guys. I hate it. It's the end of an era. 80s rock was amazing. And
for that 80s, era, some of these are, you're talking 70s.
Yeah.
They started almost in the 70s, man.
Yeah. But I do like the story that you talked about last night about Kid Rock has asked Pearl Jam to team up with him to help fight these high ticket costs for concerts.
Well, dang right. It's ridiculous.
That it is ridiculous. You can't afford to go to a concert anymore. And ball games are getting almost as bad,
I used to like it when you could go to Lake Winnepesaukah, amusement park we got here, and you could go to what was that called? Jukebox Junction or whatever it was called. You actually saw some pretty good country stars sing out there.
Yeah, I remember that.
I saw one of the Johnny Cash's kids or stepkids sung there. I got to see them over sing at that.
Yeah. But
Bellamy Brothers, different ones that sang there. Yeah. That used to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Jukebox Junction. Thank you, Jake. You're always a big help.
James says new meaning for a knock joke. Talking about Elizabeth running into a tree. New meaning for a knock joke. Oh, knock there. Tree. Kid Rock has been banned from performing in California. Oh, Governor Newsom.
If I were him, I would do a show just across the state line, and I'd moon him. And I've never mooned anybody in my life, but I'd moon that guy. I would. Have you ever mooned anybody, Rob? Have you ever done that?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. I
actually mooned the entire city of Atlanta. From the 8th story.
I would take a big butt.
Big bay window overlooking I-75. And I just had my butt all pressed up against the window, just shaking it around a little bit so everybody could see it. And then the guy who shared the room would come walking in and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm mooning Atlanta." He said, "Damn." He come right over there and we was both mooning Atlanta.
Dude, you don't share the moon with another dude. I mean, come on.
Dude, it was a big window.
It would have to be for y'all's rear ends.
He's on one side, we're 10 feet apart. It was a huge window.
Man, come on.
Yeah, it kind of stole my thunder. I mean, if you get mooned by me, everybody was like waving, going, "Thank you." When he stuck his little narrow butt up there, everybody just kind of turned off their lights and went a different direction. It was pitiful.
Wow. Talk about a bad moon rising over Atlanta.
Yeah, he stole my thunder.
Wow. Steve, have you ever mooned anybody?
I guarantee
James,
Steve has.
Jake. I bet Jake hasn't done it. I bet Jake's the nice guy there. I bet James has. He probably moons the Haitians.
Oh, James said the knock joke was like, "Told you I'd catch you." I got you. I absolutely would not share a submarine window with another dude. No, dude, that's not nice. It's pretty funny. James says he has many times.
I figured he was a veteran.
Oh, yeah. So there, Celtic, have you ever mooned anybody? I said, "Yes, John Fetterman."
My best friend, his grandfather was a trip, and he drank like a fish, especially on weekends. Guy could throw down some booze. But he would get up in the middle of the night and cook breakfast naked. I mean, I just got used to it. It was a common occurrence.
Whoa, that is not something you ever get used to.
Well,
did you just say you got used to a naked man?
I did him because it was either that or not stay there, because he would do it. And they used to keep their extra canned goods in the bedroom. My best friend, his grandson, and we heard him fiddling around, and he was in there trying to find some hominy in the thing. And my best friend reached over and flipped on the light, and he said, "Granddad," he's butt naked, and he just started dancing. I was like, what kind of a circus have I walked into?
Hey, dude, did he burn the sausage?
No, he was actually a good cook, but let me tell you, his food was so hot, you could hardly put it in your mouth, man. But it tasted great. That dude was an amazing cook, but man.
Steve said, I have mooned and it got me fired once.
I got to give you a clap on that one, dude. You got to give us a backstory, because I bet at the time you didn't even care. You're probably like, yeah, moon y'all too. He probably mooned HR on the way out. Oh, I'm fired? Well, here you go.
You have a great day. Oh my gosh.
You mean you let them see your boo-boo tattoo on your butt?
You let them see your tramp stamp. Steve's the only man I know that has a dartboard tattooed on his backside. Bullseye stinks, but the rest of the tattoo's pretty good.
It's funny. Tonight on Front Porch, actually the conversation is tattoos. I just remembered. Tattoos. That's tattoo discussion tonight on Front Porch.
What is the most that you have mooned at one time? The entire city of Atlanta. With traffic on I-75 right directly. Anybody could have seen it. I mean, it was, so I don't know. How many is that?
There was some rock band, I can't remember which one. They were mooning people on the interstate off their tour bus, and they broke the glass. I can't remember which band it was. I want to say it was Poison, but I can't remember. Broke the glass on the bus. Almost fell out of the thing.
Now, see, I can see that happening to Stephen James. That saw you, Rob. They may have seen me. All I had to do was look up. You didn't say nothing about seeing you. You just said, how many of you mooned at one time? I mooned the entire city of Atlanta.
And just to be clear, mooning is not plumber's tail, okay? Because a lot of guys have shown their...
Well, let me show the correct way to do this.
Oh, good Lord.
Everybody's buttholes just drew up. They're like, no! I'm not going to show you the correct way.
You don't behave, the girls are going to be mooning you.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It must have been over 200. Oh, look. Jenna said, please. I think she's really wanting me to demonstrate the proper moon. She said, please. And now she said, no.
Her cats moon her every pet show. They get right up there and put their face in the camera and they moon her.
All right, here we go. The backstory. Well, there I was on the press floor of my very first factory job at a plastics factory. I mooned a couple of buddies on the other side of the aisle.
For what reason? Did you even have to have a reason? I mean, you just randomly thought, I'm going to moon you guys? I mean,
it's his buddies. It's his buddies.
Well, I don't moon my buddies, man. Come on. What the heck?
Yeah, he mooned his buddies because he thought it'd be funny.
Oh.
And as I was smacking my cheeks in a bongo-like fashion, around the corner walked the quality control lady, the foreman's wife.
I knew there had to be more to that story.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. In
I love this guy.
a bongo-like fashion. Oh my gosh, that is like the ultimate moon. James says there are reasons for behind a paywall exists. Janice is laughing out loud, shaking her head. And Dave and I are just, hey, you got to finish the story now.
I want to know one thing. Did she get mad or did she go, hey?
The foreman was a strictly Christian church-going man. And that was the first time I've ever heard him swear. What the? So let me get this right. I got to get this in my head here. I'm not going to drop trowel or anything. So you had drop trowel, and you were doing. Let me make sure this. Is that correct? I just want to make sure I've got the right mental image here. At them. Okay. She got mad. But the last time I saw her out at another place, Dairy Queen, she blushed. I
bet his butt.
He said that's exactly what he was doing.
I bet his buddies were in the floor laughing.
Oh, they had to be, dude. You know they were at pointing and tears running down their face. I would have been.
How long were you continuing to do it, not knowing she was standing there? Was there like a delay? Like they're laughing and you think, yeah, they're just laughing at me, and you don't realize that she's there? Or did she go, hey, you?
No. Well, the reason why the foreman swore was she went, oh, hey, you with the cute butt. Ooh. Where did you get that bullseye, that dartboard tattoo? James says you just never know what direction conversation goes with you guys. It's awesome.
We love you too, James.
So my buddy Bo told her after they walked out, hey, you know that was meant for me, right? You just caught a straight bullet.
What a thing to say to someone in management. You just caught a straight
bullet. No, to management's wife. That was her wife, his wife.
If you said that today, they'd fire you for saying that.
You know that was meant for me, right? You just caught a straight bullet.
Oh man, that is too fun. Tell me that they bought you a beer that night after work. Come on,
they had to.
You deserved it, right?
You just caught a straight bullet.
Oh man, this is too cool.
Oh, this is painful.
Oh man,
what a way to start the day, mooning people. And look, y'all, if you've never mooned anybody, and I imagine there's some out there. I doubt Janice mooned anybody, or Miss Elizabeth or Jake. But look, Dave, if you have never mooned anybody, there's no experience quite like it. I recommend that everybody moon somebody at some point in their life. Try it at least once. It is an experience.
I will say, as teenagers, we would dare each other to run up and down our street at night while we did campouts in our underwear. But we set a guy up, so like we all did it. Like we ran down the road, dark, We banged on one of our buddies. We started banging on can lids and stuff and hollering, and people were flipping their lights on, looking out. And we had double dared him to go naked down the road. And man, I never saw a guy run faster, man. Bo Jackson didn't have nothing on this guy because he was running for the woods.
let's see. It gets worse. When I sunk my car, they called me captain, as in captain of the SO. After that incident, everybody called me Captain Moonshine.
I like it. I like it.
So the same guys that you mooned at your job that you got fired on were with you when you sunk the car. This is how apparently you go fishing for smallmouth in Ohio. You use your car. Oh, Captain, my Captain. You know, that's
wanna
what
know
Steve
one
actually
thing.
has tattooed on his butt.
I just want to know one thing. What the heck did you tell your mom about losing your job?
Well, Mom, I was at work and they were giving me a hard time. And I thought for some reason it'd be a good idea to drop trowel and moon them.
And,
I don't know why.
And your dad goes, "Good job, son."
There you go, son. That's my boy. No, Steve does not have a dartboard tattooed on his backside. He has an S on each cheek. So when he moons people, it says SOS. He said, "I lied to my mom. Are you kidding me?"
Oh, they were having cutbacks.
They were cutting back to the bare minimum. I told her I got her laid off. It took a month for her to squeeze the truth out of me.
Squeeze.
But you told her anyway. I'll do.
He didn't tell her.
If you go lie about mooning somebody, you can't ever back off that lie. You have to hang on to that one with both hands, even if she hears otherwise. Well, your buddies told me you mooned them. No, Mom, you know me better than that. You raised me better. I would never.
Can you just hear her telling that story to her female friends? Well, my boy Steve-O, he lost his job. You're not going to believe this, ladies. He mooned somebody, and a lady saw it.
At Thanksgiving dinner. At Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner is when she would tell that story. Had the whole family there. You know, Steve got fired from his job. And do you know why? His buddies were there, and he mooned them. And the boss came around the corner with the hands on hips.
Would you just look at that?
With his wife. And she said, "Will you look at that? Just look at it."
Oh, man. I got a headache.
They got to put the hands on the hips to do the chicken wing thing. Just look at it.
Oh.
They said I would have told her a co-worker called her a bad name, and I just retaliated and wouldn't tell her how. Oh. Steve says, we still talk about it to this day and laugh. I even kept the termination letter. I'd frame that sucker, dude. I would frame it and hang it out in the shop. Absolutely. If you got fired for mooning somebody, you save that termination letter. You put it in a frame. You hang it on the wall.
With a self-portrait right above it of his backside.
With an S on each cheek.
Speaking about moms, I had a young man, I won't say his name because to this day, mom doesn't know, but he told me one day that this guy got smart with his mom, and he was going to go take care of his mom. Said, "No, just let it go." And so he said, "For my mom," I said, "Okay, and they left. He said, "But I went back." She don't know. But he couldn't walk for a couple of days.
Ooh.
She does not know. To this day, she doesn't know.
Wow.
Me too, man. I got to go to work
Yeah,
too.
we just had to get out of here. Hey, y'all, just for the record, Jen says she has not mooned anybody. But after my encouragement this morning, I'm pretty sure that she will.
Yeah, let's do it, Steve-O. We can bump it a little bit if you but yeah, we'll do the G U, the next letter show. Because we got YT on here, they go nuts. We'll do that Sunday night. Yes.
Do you want me to try to get Brandon on for that?
Sure. Tell him come on.
All right.
We're going to do more than one of these, but I definitely want to have a discussion. I think it'd be a hit. I think it'd be a good show for all of us to do. We can bounce around each other's channel too. So
yeah, I'd love to do it too.
We'll do it on ours. We'll do it on Steve's next. We'll do it. We'll just bounce it, man. I think it's a good show to have.
We can bounce it to James too if you want.
James, that's what I meant. Yeah, James's show when he gets out, and we'll just have maybe a monthly show or something about news and updates, and I bet Chris would get involved. We could get Chris on the line. That would be great.
Get Brandon. We could have a police officer. I'll get him to check his schedule. So he's already said he'd be on. So, all right. Well, y'all get out there. Have a great day. Get this Friday done. Get your weekend started. God bless you guys. Hey, give us a like, follow, subscribe if you would. Same thing for Half Pine Forge and Half Pine Forge Life and Empty Pockets Podcast.
Yeah, and Jake. I don't know what he calls himself. It's just Jake Hudson. I don't know. He's out there everywhere.
Yes. So, hey, get this day done. Dave, you got anything else?
No, I can't breathe and my head hurts, man. Y'all killed me today.
All right,
Steve,
remember,
every time I think you got a legend story, you top it, man. You're awesome.
And hey, y'all, get out there and moon somebody today. It's fun.
Just not the quality manager's wife.
Yeah, don't do it from the boss's wife. But yeah, moon somebody today. It's fun. It's healthy. It's natural. Salute. Have a great day, guys.
So come on in and have a blast for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile with the hosts that do